Hey buddy, it's Invicta. It's time for another Eat and Run here, the Binding of Isaac Victor Repentance series. Happy Friday, Mosh Pit. I hope your weeks have gone off to a great start and you're looking forward to this weekend. I know I am. We did indeed cross another video with 3,000 likes, which now puts us at 186 over 210. Look at that. We are already almost 20 away from the new like streak goal of the Glitch Chaos Run, which of course is going to be all blind items plus Glitch Crown plus chaos on the YouTube save file. It is going to be absolute madness. Here is your artwork of the day submitted by Jar King 3. Title of the thread was the very first Invicta painting, and yes indeed. So for those of you, just for context, because this is a very, very special occasion here. Just for context, there is an artist, her name is Mirror, who is a friend of mine and a fan of the Mosh Pit. I commissioned her to make original, actual paintings, like pieces of artwork. These are 6x6 paintings, and some of them did get the first edition stamp on there. Like we kind of like modeled it after Pokemon. And anyway, I commissioned her to make a bunch of paintings for the Mosh Pit, which I'm going to be giving away via the monthly Mosh Pit giveaway on Twitch. But also we'll be doing a giveaway here on an Isaac video very, very soon. So definitely keep on a lookout for that. It's probably going to be during the Glitch Chaos Run. So just letting you know. Thank you very much, Jar King, for sharing that with us. I'm glad that you got it. And yeah, shout out to Mirror as well. She's an amazingly talented artist, and I'm glad to be working with her. C-Day is going to be Hotel Foxtrot 9 Hotel Romeo 4 Juliet November. We've got just terrible. Well, we got great movement speed, terrible tears rate. Kind of okay damage. Shot speed is kind of okay. Also, Curse the Loss. Starting off with Flip, and the reason why we have good movement speed is we were starting off with a movement speed upgrade. I'll definitely take it, bro. You need to chill out here. So yeah, I have friends who are artists, and sometimes they sometimes they're looking for work and that sort of thing, and I love to help out. Freelance artists, just to help out, and plus we get to have high quality artwork here in the Mosh Pit that I can then give away. I don't sell them, but I always love to promote the artists that help me with stuff. Like, we talk about Alex all the time, aka Agramonopolis. He's the one who does almost all of the thumbnails. Sometimes he takes a day off or two during the week, just because he's got other things going on, which is fine. I mean, they are time consuming, but I do pay him for every single thumbnail. I pay literally, I mean, they're works of art. They really are. Some people were asking me about when are we going to start doing the sort of the thumbnail print tournament, and that one I'm still working on, because I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to wait until we have 200 thumbnails to go through, and then we're going to put them out in waves. Like it'll be like kind of like in heats for people to vote upon, and then out of the 200, we're going to start with 200 thumbnails, and then we're going to narrow them down to just 5. And then out of the top 5, we might do a stream, or we'll figure out what we're going to do. And then from those 5, it will be narrowed down to probably just 2, maybe 3, which will get turned into actual prints and maybe T-shirts or something like that. And then those will be on sale on my website, and they'll also be a part of the sale will go to Alex himself. So this is a way to generate a little bit more income for him, and also support him for all of the fantastic work that he's done. Same thing goes for Mirror. Her socials can be found. I may have put them in the information. If I didn't put them in the information box, she's very easy to find. It's just Mirror, Mirbear on Twitter. I believe that's what her social handles are everywhere else. She also streams on Twitch every now and then as well. So she's a very talented artist, very talented painter, and she's done some amazing artwork for us. She even had the last giveaway that we did on Twitch. She did a pumpkin sissy, like an actual, like it's literally sissy but as a pumpkin. It's very, very cute, and she did that. Rick Rue was the one who ended up winning that off of the Wheel of Sissy on Twitch. So it was very fun. Yeah, I mean, that's 5 bombs. So, or no, is that Boom or is that? Oh, it's Bomber Boy. Yeah, absolutely. Definitely will take Bomber Boy. Yeah. Anyway, I wanted to talk about that briefly before we really get in to this here eat and run. This them here eat and run. Yeah, I love supporting artists, so they do great work for me, and I'm more than happy to pay for good work. So we got Bomber Boy, and I am going to use another bomb just to get all these pots here and get absolutely bloody nothing for him. 9 volt and deep pockets is not terrible. I am going to ding our donation machine for this, just because I would love to get deep pockets. Also wouldn't mind getting Mom's Key, although it doesn't look like that's going to happen, because in order for us to get a full charge, we're going to get 9 volt, and then we're going to have to use the 9 volt to switch. And then we get the free, essentially free deep pockets. So it gets 2 for 1, and that's what's nice about Switch, is that, or Flip, I should say, is that you get to, you basically get to always have value on double deals. Oh, okay, well, never mind. We're going to go ahead and get ourselves Mom's Key. Notice how I stopped myself from opening up that chest before I end up taking Mom's Key. This could even be a 2 of diamonds. I should have looked at that first. Ace of hearts. Yeah, we'll take it. We'll probably take it on the next floor. But I stopped myself from opening this golden chest before we got the Mom's Key, and it didn't make a lick of difference. All right. Pop. Oh, she almost got us. Almost got us. I was trying to dodge the death rattle while also trying to get in position to kill the bomb fly. So there we go. There we go. And I am going to go back, go grab the soul heart. And we could take the sun card, but honestly, I think that taking the ace of hearts would be better, mainly because if there's a sack room on the next floor and we happen to find a room with a bunch of mobs in it, we can turn them into hearts and then maybe play the sack room. So yeah, got ourselves an interesting floor coming up. Okay, so yeah, we're looking to maximize the amount of value we can get out of the Ace of Hearts, which in turn means that we've got to look for, just a big room, hopefully with a bunch of spiders in it, or maybe a bunch of crap on the ground like in this vault. We'll see. That was 8 or 9 flies in here that we probably maybe could have turned into hearts, but I have a feeling that skinny room is going to be that one room that has a bunch of spiders in it, like the fat spiders and everything. So that's what I'm hoping for anyway. Okay, so there's a double heart and singular red heart here, so we're really game to. Oh wow, we got a couple soul hearts. Wow, we got 3 soul hearts. Damn. Okay. We're really hoping that we get a sack room. This would have also been a great room for the Ace of Hearts. But, that room that we used it in with all the trites and everything and the Fat Isaacs, it's unlikely we would have gotten hit in there, but it's still, that's the most dangerous room that we're going to come across so far anyway. And it was also a big room, and we also got some really good HP out of it. Milk, by the way, is that passive item that we have, the little glass of milk. Anytime we take damage, it's going to give us a massive tears up just for that room. Obviously, we're not going to be taking Strange Attractor, and I don't care about Slipped Rib. There we go. So I'm not going to take Strange Attractor. It's still trash. Wouldn't mind getting that soul heart, but before we do that, let's go into the shop. Gotta be careful with the Claudies here. Again, our movement speed is adequate for us mobility-wise, but we need to be careful about our... We just need to be careful here. We don't want to lose any HP. Obviously, it's not like if we lose a little bit of HP, like we're going to be in like dire needs or anything. But we still don't want to take unnecessary damage. Or any damage, really. So I decided to use a Bomber Boy bomb here just because these guys, because of the way that clown physics work, you really don't want them to split up in that room, and it can be annoying to deal with. Again, not super dangerous, but and then we're going to find the shop here. So I'm satisfied with the room that we used the Ace of Hearts, and I think that we got good value. It just sucks that we didn't get any sack room. Probably shouldn't have. I probably should have mentioned what my plan was, my grand plan for this floor was, because obviously, you know, we all know that the game listens to you. That's been scientifically proven that this game listens to your microphone. So we go over here and see if we can get a secret room. I don't know if it's here. I'm just testing. Ooh, boy. This is tough. Because we haven't been in the Devil Deal yet. Wow. This is real tough. Because the blue map, treasure map, is fantastic. However... Excuse me? However, with the Devil Deal and Flip, you can get 2 Devil Deals for the price of 1. So, before I use Flip... Let's go. I was just checking for Tinted Rocks. Let's beat the boss, and let's see what we get from our Devil Deal. Right there shows you. Right them there shows you. My Bomber Boy's fantastic. Get another HP upgrade. I mean, it's just too good a value, man. It's just way too good a value. 4 premium Devil Deals for the price of 2 for Flip. I mean, we have to. It's just too good value. We get Brimstone, Death's Touch, Abaddon, and Bloody Gust. Now, here's the thing: is we can buy the 4.5 volt. But if we do that, then we no longer have the ability to get the treasure map and the blue map. Which we can't get right now anyway, so I think the dream is over. What was this card in here again? Oh, the Magician card, that's right. Man, that sucks. Unless if I were to find the secret room, which is to the left of the boss trap room. Okay, hang on. We're not technically out of it yet. We aren't technically out of this one yet. Now we're probably technically out. Oof. Growth hormones is so dang good for us here. If we had taken the 4.5 volt, we may have gotten another charge, but it would not. We wouldn't have been able to afford the treasure map. Yeah, so we're gonna leave that HP behind. I don't really care too much about that. I think 4.5 volt is where we're gonna have to go. As much as I would love to get treasure map, we just can't. So I'm gonna take 4.5 volt. This is going to give us the ability to charge our spacebar item. In this case, Flip, or whatever else we end up doing. Yeah. Obviously, our tears rate is going to be not super great because we took a little bit of damage going into the curse room on the last floor. And that was obviously getting buffed by Bloody Gust. Take a little bit of damage there. So Bloody Gust is going to give us a good tears rate upgrade and a good movement speed upgrade every time we take damage. So at least if we do take damage, we're not going to be... we get something for it. So it's a very good value. It just... I mean, everyone knows me by now. Like, you know that I wanted to... It's hard for me to pass up mapping whenever I have the chance to get mapping, but... What can you do? So lots of bombs here. Lots of keys. Good stuff. Good stuff. So before we go any further into this run, I'm going to go over to last week's question of the episode here. Now has become a full-fledged staple in the daily uploads. And again, I can't thank you all enough for helping out with the engagement on the channel. It's been doing great. The channel has been we're actually starting to grow. Excuse me a moment. Actually, the channel's been starting to really grow again, and it's because the Mosh Pit has been pushing the algorithm, pushing the engagement and stuff. So thank you very much for taking part in the new comment initiative, and everyone's been enjoying it. And honestly, it's really provided a lot of great communication opportunity for people, and has really spurred a lot of just a lot of good conversations in the community. So thank you all very much for that. So last week's episode, I said, what is your take on Sacred Heart? Because it was the Sacred Gamble episode, and overwhelmingly in favor was our first upvoted comment here, which was Blue Hellfire, who said, it's Sacred Heart, one of the very few items that actually make me gasp when I see it. And I hear you on that. I mean, it's an item that, if you see it, that's, you already know. You already know you're going to have a good time. So thank you very much, Blue Hellfire. Second most upvoted comment came in from Coconut Cola, which is definitely not a soda that I would drink, I don't think, anyway. I mean, it would give us Spun, but nah, I'm good. So going over to Coconut Cola's comment, who said, my take is that I take it. That was the second most upvoted comment. Thank you very much, Coconut Cola. Yeah, you see Sacred Heart, you take it. It makes every item better in the game. It just makes every item better. It's even good on its own, on standalone. But, yeah, you see Sacred Heart, you take Sacred Heart. That's just what you do. And last but not least, we had a Flabby Panda who said, what's the debate? Sacred Heart has beautiful artwork. It's an incredibly powerful effect. It's just straight up a game changer with all of its synergies. Yeah, like I said, it is a... That was a lucky dodge, by the way. It is just one of those standalone items that you see it, you take it. You don't question it, you take it. There's no other way. The only time you don't take Sacred Heart is if you already have Sacred Heart, because it's exclusively a stats down. But it is, Sacred Heart is my second favorite item in the entire game, second only to Brimstone. Everyone knows Sacred Heart. I mean, it's still one of those items that if people see it, even in the thumbnail, if people see it, it's an automatic increase in like engagement and stuff. And oh, there's a charge key in there. I need to pay attention for that. If I wanted to maximize views or anything on every video, I'd put Sacred Heart in every single thumbnail. But obviously, that's real. I'm not gonna do that. But it's just it's a special item. Everyone knows that you're in for a good time when you see Sacred Heart. So thank you all very much for those of you who participated. Again, I love reading all the comments. And occasionally I'll read more comments than just the top 3, of course. Wow, 2 dimes. That's the dream right there. Imagine if we had Contract from Below, and Humbling Bundle, we'd be even richer. I'm gonna go ahead and pass on that. Unfortunately, oh my goodness. Okay. Well, I'm gonna use a bomb to get this chest out of here, because if there's an item in there, we're gonna get bounced into the spikes, or it just won't move. So that was Cricket's body, which I definitely want to take because it raises our tears cap by a whole lot. Ooh. I am going to take booster pack as well as the jumper cables. We do get a... Oh, well.
2 of diamonds.
The ace of... The Queen of Hearts doesn't do anything right now because we don't have any red heart containers. Okay, let's slow our roll for a second. Let's go see what we can get. See, I told you. I freaking told you. If I had taken that, we would have been bounced right on into the spikes. So I'm glad that I did that. Let's slow our roll for a second. Let's figure out what we can get out of the Devil Deal first. We have a Joker card, so we know that we're going to be able to get into the Devil Deal regardless. We picked up the jumper cables, which is going to allow us... I may have said car battery, but... the jumper cables, which is going to give us even more of a way to recharge Flip. And this is going to really help maximize our value that we can get out of this item. We do get an HP upgrade, which is actually good, because if we want to try to play... we can't... One of them is Incubus. I think the other one's Littlehorn. We're going to have to give up our hearts in order to do this. Okay. We're going to do that. We're going to use the Satanic Bible. Use flip. I don't really... I mean, I guess we could have taken Multidimensional Baby, but I'll take Little Horn, then we'll just leave those two there. Because flip is just too much of a good thing right now. Yes, we would have all these heart-generating abilities for us with the Satanic Bible, but I want flip. Flip is a value machine for us. So obviously we're not going to get to play the sacrifice room here because we don't have any more red hearts, and that's okay. We can still get a lot of value here out of this shop with flip. And there's Nun's Habit even more, so we can go Nun's Habit. We're not going to get a second item pedestal here because we didn't have a full charge going back into the shop. Or we're just not going to get any. Okay, so I would grab that. Magical Razor. I am going to take Stopwatch just for the movement speed upgrade, and Steam Sail. We will take Sharp Key as well, just because I mean, 5 keys for 7 cents. Yeah, sign me up, brother. Okay. So we don't need the Joker's card. Ooh. We get the Lover's card. I didn't even see that one there. Okay, so the Lover's card we can use inside the secret room. And it gave us the Eternal D-Sizzle. We can use that, I guess, in the item room. And I don't believe that flip is going to give us a second pedestal in there because we didn't have it going in there. Oh, it did. It's still able. Okay. That makes sense. Okay, so we can gauge how much HP we have based on if we're allowed to go into the boss trap room. Right now, we cannot. So we might as well go into the curse room. Okay, well. Now I have absolutely no clue how much HP we have. As much as I want to use that Queen of Hearts, I mean, we can take it with us, I suppose. No. I take that back. We want the Joker card. Flip. Yeah. Okay. Never mind. Don't listen to me. Okay. So very, very long floor here, but it was necessary. We're going to leave behind because I totally forgot that we bought a bunch of soul hearts, in the shop, and I don't want to squander those. We could play the sacrifice room, but with it being Curse the Unknown, I'd rather not. Let's see what's inside of our secret room, super secret room. And it's Eternal Heart. Okay. So that kind of changes things a little bit because now we are not on a I think we bought 2 soul hearts and we got 2 soul hearts and then we used 3, so we should be on 4 soul hearts. I think 4 soul hearts and 1 red heart. That's the 2 in the curse room. I'm only doing this because, and this is going to take a bit, but we have maxed out movement speed, so it's okay. I'm only doing this because I need to verify how much HP we have. When the boss trap door opens, then we know that we're only on 1 HP. We can't do it anymore. Okay, so we have a 33% chance. Well, it's not going to matter. We're not going to get an angel deal here because we've already been the devil deal, but... Okay, so it's still not open. I think this is the last tap that we can do. And then the dream is for us to get just a regular old HP upgrade inside of the boss trap room. I think that was our last soul heart, if my count is correct. It was not. Okay. Okay, that's fine. That's good. We can still continue this. Another soul heart. Okay. Gonna go back to the boss trap room to see if we have access. We do not. Okay. So we had a little bit more HP than I thought I did. Not going to pick up the soul hearts here. We definitely do not want to try to sit there and fight Uriel or Gabriel. Okay. Wow. Yeah, we had way more HP than I thought we did. You just had to sit there hard, didn't you? Okay, now we're on 1 HP. Okay. And we do get a regular HP upgrade. That's great. That's phenomenal, because that means that we can play the sacrifice room to completion. I'm not going to take the safety pin yet because I don't want to waste that soul heart. When we know that we're going to use red hearts with well, no, I take that back. We have to come back and no, that's not true. We don't have to come back in here yet. Because we can go into a half heart and then get back into the boss trap room. Okay, so this is going to be 7 soul hearts or 30 coins. And honestly, 30 coins is fine. I'm 1,000,000% fine with that. Because we need money. And now we can still play the shop even more now. So we should be on only 1 HP right now. And we are. So now we can come back, we can get the safety pin, we can grab a half soul heart or half red heart, go back, pick up the other soul hearts that we left in the sacrifice room. There we go. So at the end of the day, did we gain anything out of doing this? 30 cents. I mean, you just never know where those 30 cents are going to be coming from. So, and the Queen of Hearts never really came to fruition. It's still too, I mean, we're only in Catacombs 2, so it's way too early for us to skip to Lamb. Sharp plug. I'll just buy a couple more soul hearts here. Okay. And yeah, I think we're done. Good. So very, very, very long floor. I apologize about that. But we were able to gain quite a bit. we get restock. We've got a whole lot of options now, and we're very powerful. Okie dokie. I know it took a long time here, but that was one of those cases where I think it wasn't necessary, but it was kind of one of those things that like you just want to do because it's just going to make you run better. If you know how to do it properly and safely, then do it, I say. It's worth the time to do so. I mean, we sacrificed our boss rush, but we gained so much more out of what we just did. Ooh. Okay. We might be getting rid of Flip here because Team Carry Cat is back. If you don't know what Team Carry Cat is, it is Cammy's head combined with Brimstone, and it is something special. Ooh, I would love to get options too. If we could somehow manage options, that would be phenomenal. Cat of Nine Tails, which is great. Unfortunately, we're not going to have a full charge going in here. Maw of the Void, 9 lives. Man. Okay, we're going to have to use our Joker card to get back in there, but we have to get I mean, that is just, it's already GG. Like we're gonna win this run, easy, easy peasy. Now what we could do is we could look for another sacrifice room and see if we can get transported back into the Devil Deal to save our Joker card. I'd be down for something like that. Yeah. Okay, Counterfeit Penny is interesting, but I don't think it's what we want because we have this combo with Cracked Crown and Bloody Gust. And that's just going to make the bonus that we get from Bloody Gust even better. So, okay, so what we can do, let's go back over into the Mob Trap room. Let's pop the chest, use the Joker card, and get all the goodies out of the Devil Deal. Yeah. So we're gonna take all of these minus Pound of Flesh. Take that. Take that. Then we're going to flip it. Then we're gonna take Dead Cat. We're gonna take Dark Matter. Gonna take the nail. And we say thank you to Flip. And Tammy's head was the foreground item, so we don't have to worry about going in here without having a full charge on Flip. We say thank you, Flip. We have Team Carry Cat now, and oh baby, oh mama, we are looking extra special here. Yeah. Take options. Take a soul heart. I'll take a couple soul hearts. We're rich like that right now. Remember, we've got Keeper Sack as well, which is going to give us even more stats to play with. Ace of Diamonds. Now we're talking. Well, we've got School Bag, so we can go get Flip now again. Look at this. What a run. What a insanely good run. Not quite Guppy yet, but man, oh man, we're looking pretty. All right, so Team Carry Cat, where are you at? We do indeed get a we get another sack room here, and you just saw the multiple activations that we can get on Tammy's head now, thanks to 4.5 volt. And yeah, it's just it's gonna be like that. It just be like that. Ace of Diamonds gonna allow us to turn a bunch of stuff into a bunch of money. Yeah, we are, I believe this is what they call, we are cooking now. So we got our full card. Let's go ahead and just take care of Mom real quick. Negative. Don't really need any of those, to be honest. I'd rather have the HP for the sack room. Haven't found the store yet. Haven't found the store yet. And it's a replay. Okay, so I think what we do is we just play... I think we honestly just go to completion on the sack room. and go straight to Lamb. Because we've already gotten the negative. We're going to lose an Eden token, but I don't care about. We've got hundreds of Eden tokens. See if we can get ourselves an Angel Deal item. Ooh, with the cancer. We did get an Angel Deal item. I'll take it. This is going to kill us, but we don't get. Actually, you know what we should do? We should go into the boss trap room and see what we get. Yeah. It's going to be Mr. Dolly and HP. So we would want to leave these in here. Yeah, we don't want to take any of this HP yet. Yeah. So we're gonna lose a few lives here on the sack room, but that's fine. I don't care about that. Get money. Okay, now we go over and we get the HP from that. We get the soul hearts. Take an Emperor's card to go fight Lamb, and then we should be off. And we still have flips, so we can get more things. Or no, I take that back. We can't. Yeah, we'll take Purgatory. I'll take Rotten Baby just to have him. And again, you see how fast Tammy's head... Ooh, almost ran into that. Don't do that. You see how fast Tammy's head regenerates here with having the 4.5 volt. And remember, every time you hit something with Tammy's head, it's being boosted by 25% additional damage. So it gives you essentially a quarter more damage every single time you use Tammy's head. And combine that with Brimstone, combine that with our damage currently, you got yourself a very, very powerful run, and this is why we call it Team Carry Cat, the Ultimate Isaac Tournament 2 that we did a few years ago. And you know, it's a strong combo right that what we got right now. It's very, very, very good. The only danger with Team Carry Cat is just having to use it close range. You have to be, in order for you to get maximum damage out of Tammy's head, you just got to be close range. So and obviously with with Brimstone you don't have to do that, but if you want to maximize the damage and you hit with as many Brimstone beams as possible, unless if you somehow have like Mega Brim or something like that, you've got to get pretty dang close. But what's so great about the combo we have right now is that even if we're unable to get like maximum value or maximum damage out of Tammy's head, we can just run in there and we still have Maw of the Void queued up. So very, very awesome run. I love this run. Definitely play the seed for yourself, everybody. If you haven't, or if you weren't planning on trying it, I would recommend it. It's a pretty dang good run. So I'm going to call it there. And thank you, everybody. I really, really do appreciate all the support and the kind words as well. I know that we've had some shorter episodes this week, but again, I'm trying to take care of myself, like the doctor is saying and everyone else is saying. So thank you for watching, everyone. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you click the like button. Leave a comment down below. Your question of the episode is, what do you think of Team Carry Cat? Post them in the comments down below. Let me know if it's a combo you've ever used before, and if you have, then let me know your thoughts on that. Hope you have a great weekend, everybody. And as always, I will see you all next time. Until then, so long, everybody. Thanks for watching this video. Like, thanks to patrons of mine like Alyssa and Squeegee. If you'd like to have your name read at the end of an Isaac episode, check out my Patreon campaign, which you can find at patreon.com/Sinvicta.